Yum. Get some of that in your belly. Yummy. Do it. Do it.
Yay! There was much rejoicing.
Rejoicing.
Shush. Russia.
Oh, we can't hear you.
They can't hear you.
Yeah, you've got no audio. Your audio is not streaming. You're doing so well too.
Oh, you got to do it all again now. Yeah, I know. It sounded like you had it written down. That's what I was saying.
Oh my
Trial.
god, DM did crap.
That one. There we go. That should be able to hear me now.
Piglet, Fleet, can you hear DM?
Yes.
Yeah,
James
James
you're
is
in.
in silence.
silent
I cast
mode.
silence on myself. Sorry. All right. Hello and welcome to 20 Puzzles.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay! All right.
This is the
so,
actual start of the stream.
It's much better than breakfast that Waters offered.
Blue cheese waffles.
Tasty.
Yuck.
So on the last session, our party enjoyed a long rest. During Wanderer's watch, she noticed that she had a crescent moon freckle on her left hand, which hadn't been there previously. Morning came, and our party headed off in the direction of Cedric to try to get some information on where his hideout was. After traveling through the tunnels hidden behind the Drunken Horse and emerging on the southern edge of Rockdale at a familiar hilled area for both Jago and May, they followed the winding path through the hilly grasslands, hoping that the Find Creature spell May cast would give a ping of Cedric's location. After about 45 minutes of traveling into the hour spell, on the very edge of the 1,000 feet, May sensed Cedric's presence, unmoving but strong. As they moved a bit closer, Wanderer tripped and was able to catch herself, but as her left hand made contact with the ground, a crescent moon-shaped portal opened beneath her and swallowed her whole. The party, in shock at this, was unsure. God fucking damn it. Even when I wrote that, I was like, The party, unsure where she had gone, May cast sending and was able to get the message through, asking what had happened. Wanderer spoke in a strange language no one understood. Then in common said she was in a strange place and there was Shadow. Wait, not Shadow, and ran out of words of the spell. The party looked at Shadow and asked where the nearest portal to his home plane was, and he said according to the amulet that he had in the forest room that they'd taken their long rest. So the party started to head back towards the hidden tunnels behind the Drunken Horse, and that's where we left off. So, as you retreat back through the winding grasslands, you did also get to see the encampment that Cedric was in, roughly about the same size as Silvano. Wooden fence in encampment in the middle of a forest that you could see in the distance. So you did get a kind of look at where he was and yeah, then you headed back up towards the hidden tunnels. I'll say without any issue, spend another 45 minutes, unless you want to speed it up by, because you were sneaking to get down to that area. So if you walk at normal pace, say 25, 30-minute walk.
I'm
Go at
moving
normal
normal.
pace at this point. But
All the traps were disarmed, weren't they?
yeah.
Yes,
What traps?
in the tunnels.
In the tunnels.
It's shit. I can't like wild shape into anything big enough to carry all three of you.
Yeah.
Fast.
Giant
That doesn't
raccoon.
count. A giant raccoon. Oh my god! Don't give me
Giant
ideas.
raccoon.
Zalston is in trouble. Anyway, I wanted to just pull Shadow up while we're walking, and just Are you sure you're okay for this journey? We're going back to your home plane, I think.
Excuse me. Slightly dying.
Full of fluff.
Yeah. There's not much, honestly, that Shadow really remembers of his home plane anyway. So, yeah, I mean, this one's just curious, I guess.
Okay. Let's go then.
From what little you did remember, you did say in a previous session that your race tends to be a bit racist. Only, I mean, you can expand on that if you wish. Don't have to. But from what you remember,
I don't know. I mean, like from what I've read out of the book, it just said that, they're just sort of suspicious people because they're like the fox race people. People like assume that they're, sly or cheaters or, cunning and ruthless, those kind of like things, even though obviously it's just a stereotypical point of view. And because of that stereotypical point of view, it's like really affected the civilization as a whole. So yeah, they're just very suspicious types of people.
Wary
I
of
guess
other
the term
races.
racist is less accurate, and xenophobic is more
Yeah,
accurate,
pretty much.
more of a distrust of others.
Yeah.
Right.
May should fit right in then.
I'll put my sexy fox outfit back on.
nosebleed.
I mean, I'm kind of shaggy.
Yeah, we'll dress you up.
If someone's any good with face paints, we could make me look like, I don't know.
Should we go into
That's
Rockdown, see if we
cemetery.
can just get some
I'm
like
just picturing
swatches of
the.
fur to glue
What
on
does
me?
the fox say? Film clip.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Zousted as that. I'm gonna fit right in.
That's
Flawless
horrifying.
disguise. Flawless. I stand right next to Shadow. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between us.
Yeah.
Never mind that the fur that I'm covered in is completely different color.
Probably just wrap him in your tails, like make it look.
I
like
mean,
you've
if
got
you
that-
just if his beard's
That might
long
be a
enough, you can
baby.
just pull it up and then point it into ears, and he'll fit right in.
You'd have to be a baby fox.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ow.
He could be mistaken for a small child.
Yeah.
Well, my beard itself ain't long enough. It's more of just a mane, but we could do something with all the shaggy up here. Maybe, I don't know. We got time to figure something out, I suppose. Maybe.
All right, so you're having this conversation as you're making your way back through. You get to the entrance of the tunnel.
I mean, I got you.
There is currently a door, for lack of a better word, wall, where the entrance was that kind of blends in. The only reason that you know that it's here is because you guys walked out of it. So it looks like the outside wall just continues. And so you've got like bricks the whole way along.
What?
I was just laughing at what Fleep said.
I was fucking-
So yes, wall where door was. What are you doing? I
Oh,
read
yeah.
it and I'm like, I don't know how to reply to that.
What kind of EA is this? So we know that we can just walk straight through, or is it something we've got to dispel to be able to get through?
You don't know.
Okay, I'll go to walk through where we came out.
You guys watch as May passes through this wall.
Enough for me. I can follow.
Yep.
And I'll just say
Alright.
while we're walking through the tunnels as well, I'm actively like keeping an eye, making sure we're not being followed, keeping
Yep,
an ear out for anyone else in the corridors.
Roll of perception.
Sure. Guidance.
I can't see because I got that up there. There we go.
21.
Stupid.
Blackjack.
You stupid.
You stupid.
Why did it not come through?
I did on my screen.
Was it the perception roll?
Oh, there we go. It's
Yeah.
just really fucking slow.
It's
All right,
there on the roll 20. It didn't
yeah,
come
no,
through on
It just came through on roll 20 then.
Beyond.
All right. Yeah, you travel along. You don't seem to be being followed. Make your way through.
Making my way.
You notice that all the traps are disarmed. I guess if you wanted, you could like try to remove the dagger as you walk by in some of the plate ones that you stopped to rearm them, or just leave them.
I got plenty of daggers.
Cool.
I got my
All
main
right.
daggers.
Daggers for days.
You head up the tunnel. You get to the X intersection. Continue going straight to head down to the forest. 120 feet down. You enter the forest through this little portal door, and as you walk in, same as before, you turn around. There is nothing but the door there and more forest. There's no tunnel on the other side of the door, anything like that. What are you guys doing?
I'll pull out my compass. I'll help.
That's pointless. Shadow.
I'll look at my compass.
Yes.
Have you got your amulet? Does that sort of like help you figure out where it is, or does it just glow when it's near?
I sort of scrimmage around for it and hand it to May. Take a look. Take a look.
There's like a yellow light on the face of the amulet, and then as Shadow gives it to you and you take it, the light dulls out and disappears.
I've got a feeling it's only going to work with you, buddy. I'll
Hey,
pass it back
Chaos
to him.
Mod.
Hey, Cosmod!
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I heard
All right, so I'm holding it and I'm looking down at it. Is it pointing in a direction?
So kind of northeast of your location. There's like the yellow dot seems to be kind of sitting at that point. So like that way, away from you guys.
Which way? That way?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Northeast.
The Dragon Ball's that way.
That way.
Well, I'm going to start sort of wandering in that direction.
All right.
Oh, excuse me.
Yucky boy.
Pardon moi.
Yucky boy.
All right. So you start wandering in that direction, and what are you looking for? Are you just following the dot?
Yeah, honestly, just like sort of staring at it the whole time, almost tripping on stuff as I sort of occasionally look up to see where I'm going.
I think
I'm
we're all
still
just
looking at my
following him.
compass.
Oh, yeah, with your compass, it's bizarre. It is just spinning around in circles.
How bizarre! How bizarre!
Stole my car. Stole my car.
Fucking hell.
I think it's broken, Zalson. We should just follow shadows. That seems to be pointing us in a direction.
Yeah, okay.
As you go to put it in your pocket, the arrow continues to spin.
Pointless.
Because fuck you. Alright, so you guys are following Shadow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone make a investigation or perception check. Because I assume that others are going to be looking around for something.
It teetered on the 19 and then went, fuck yeah.
You're a teeter.
You're a teeter.
Teeter tater. Alright. With an 11. Keep following Shadow.
Where are we again?
Don't keep following Shadow.
Where are we? Situationally?
We're in a forest.
In a
the
forest.
still?
Strange though, because you discovered last time you were in here that you're in a giant room that is like a forest. So
When we sorry to interrupt, when we seen Wanderer fall through the portal, or fucking, was there like an actual physical portal, or was it just through the ground?
It was
Or
She fell to the ground.
portal
was-
in
it was
the
a
ground.
crescent? Yeah, but
It
that's
was-
what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, it was a crescent moon portal opened up as her hand touched it, and
in the ground or
well, her
horizontally?
hand
vertically?
would have touched, like her left hand would have touched the ground,
On the
but
floor.
the portal opened up where,
And then
like-
sucked her through the hole.
yeah, and she
It sucked a
kind of
hole.
just
Oh, so
oh,
vertically, it opened vertically, like
No, it
No,
opened
across
on
the
the
ground.
floor.
across the ground.
Like a
Oh,
rug.
I was trying to listen to the DM, but I had you fucking there in the background saying shit.
Trying to help.
Motherfucker.
Oh, shut up, okay?
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. DM.
Sorry, you were taking too long to fucking grasp the fact that it was on the floor.
I was trying to ask questions.
So last time you were in this room, you
Mom, Dad,
discovered
stop
that
fighting.
it was a room. It wasn't actually outside, and like it still follows a day-night cycle where the ceiling itself emanates light, and during the day, and the moon turns into the sun, but the sun and moon don't move. But it replicates the cycle, so you can keep track of time. You guys traveling along. It's really eerie in here because there are no animals. Like when you guys were doing your watch last night, there was no sounds, like there's no wind, there's no birds or bats flying through, there's nothing. And it's really kind of eerie being in a forest with no sounds. But the sound that you're making as you're walking through. I'd say, look, you travel for about an hour. Someone want to do another perception check to see? The dot itself moves every so often, like it's...
Oh, I'll do one. Why not?
I'm gonna laugh if you get less than 11. Where was the guidance?
I just changed my dice.
Uh,
And now I realise.
I'm next to Shadow. Jago's not behind us.
No, I'm next to Shadow.
No, I'm next to Shadow.
No, I am.
You back off.
someone's
Look.
popular.
No, I just want to know where the
This
fuck
is
we're going.
What are you doing?
He seems to be the guy that fucking.
Why'd you exit out?
I didn't exit out of it. Or for that reason. What are you doing looking at my screen? Fucking
It's
concentrating your own
right
shit.
there.
Trying to
Sorry.
make my face look less red.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't work. No, that's not it. Definitely not. Yeah, so you guys are traveling along with a 9. No, you don't see it. All right, so
Don't see what.
Exactly.
you'll never know. So on the amulet, the dot keeps on like it's not. It's weird. It should be a fixed point, you'd think, but it seems to like jolt suddenly to north, and then so you adjust, you walk north, and then it jolts to the like east, and so you're constantly like doing this zigzag almost, and it seems that the closer you get, the quicker these jolts happen.
So the portal's moving.
Looks that way. Do we have the speed up to catch it?
Worth a shot.
I mean, you could try.
He said it. He said it.
I said you can try.
Start
I didn't say you can certainly try.
sprinting.
All right, Jesus. All right.
Where?
Just
Yeah,
what
I
is
know.
this fine? No, nobody got that.
I lost a shadow on
No.
roll 20. So you guys start increasing his pace and travel for another 45 minutes. I'll say not at full pelt, but like after about 20
Reasonable
minutes.
pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go from full sprint to like, oh, maybe this is further away than I thought. But as you do get closer, it seems to be moving from north to east quicker. It's not like a drastic movement. It's just like sliding. So the compass is like, well, the amulet's round. It's just kind of going like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. But when
the
you
portal's
first,
doing the touch slide while we're trying to catch up to it.
well,
Maybe there's 2 portals,
roll
and we're just getting closer
Shadow.
to.
roll an intelligence. Although Shadow's not in roll 20.
Am I not? Let me reset the page.
Yeah, you dropped out. Also, guys, while this is happening,
Do you mind if
I'll be
everyone-
doing this at just before the break because we reached 100 followers, and I said I'd do it, and
We're gonna watch a
I'm-
man die tonight.
yeah, really regretting my decisions. But
All right, what am I rolling?
intelligence.
Intelligence. Do.
Guidance. Can I say that after you've rolled? I don't think I can.
No.
It wouldn't have
Damn.
helped.
Sorry.
Actually, all of you roll intelligence because he has been
No, I
saying
don't
it.
like that.
He has been saying it out loud as you guys have been. Wow, not one.
I swear, every digital dice just hates me.
Fleet Shadow's webcam died 2 weeks ago, so he's currently using his phone as a webcam just so he can be here.
Also, he's also just got a new perspective on life.
Yes,
Yeah, it's called being more tired than usual.
that's actually a better view that you put it down at now. You got like a glowing halo above your head.
You need the horns.
Yeah, I've got a pair.
and just put like a red cellophane over the light so it's like glowing red.
Yep.
All right. So, Jago, with the 14, as you kind of following through.
You follow through.
Follow through. Whoops! I thought that was a Zalton thing. I didn't think it was a Jago thing. Are you actually talking, Jeff?
No.
Oh. I saw your mouth move, and then I'm like, I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, push my mute button.
Oh, okay.
So, you start to gather. The closer you get, the more it's moving. So, from a further distance, the movement wasn't as noticeable because it was so far away. So, the closer you're getting, it is moving more. So, it's probably always been moving, but it's...
Yeah, we just weren't close enough to notice. That's fair enough. All right, so we are getting closer.
We're getting closer.
We are making progress.
That's why my compass was spinning.
Sure, Zelston.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow. All right. So, everyone make a perception check.
Woo! Yeah, here we go. Do better than my intelligence check, hopefully.
There you go.
Nope. Oh, actually, slightly better. Oh, that sounds like fun.
You can't say that.
All right. Who are we waiting for? Shadow.
Shadow.
Perception.
What am I rolling? Perception.
Perception.
Yep.
What do I notice?
Not
Nothing.
much.
Same thing I do. But
I'm
you're
very, very
distracted by a
zoned
word.
into my to my
To the compass.
compass at the moment. Yeah.
I mean,
All right. Jago and May, you notice to the east, say 200 feet away, a small cabin.
a small cabin.
Yeah, a small cabin.
Oh,
Is
cool.
is the amulet
Pointing that direction.
pointing in the direction of the cabin?
No.
Is it? No, it is not. We can check it out anyway.
Yeah, well, I have not seen anything else in this forest.
Sure, what could possibly go wrong?
I'm willing to take that bet.
last words. Oh
It'd be
dear.
better than the last couple of 24 hours.
Let me check it out. I'll sneakily.
Is Zelston really quiet for everybody or just me?
Just
Hang
you.
on.
Just you.
Is that better?
Not really, but if it's just me, I'll make do. It's all right.
It's weird having Jeff
Is
quiet.
the cabin
Wait,
door
what?
closed, open? Has it got windows?
All right, so it's
Smoke?
about 200 feet away. So are you all approaching, or are you sneaking off and?
I mean,
I'm
I'm
just going to
following.
sneak off.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
following him. He can
yeah.
sneak if he wants, but I'm right behind him.
All right, I'm still gonna try and stealth. I'm just gonna turn and just.
What you doing, buddy? What you doing? Oh, you're sneaking. Right. Got it.
I'm just standing back and shaking my head.
Yeah, I'm still standing back and sort of, looking around with the compass.
All right, so make a stealth at disadvantage.
I wonder what's in there.
Hey, look, a house.
Oh, hell. Are we both rolling for stealth?
No, you're just doing it at disadvantage.
Okay.
I love you, buddy.
Oh, why didn't it roll? For God's sake. There we go. There we go. Roll.
Hmm.
All right,
17 and a 9.
the dirty
I've still
20.
got a dirty 20.
That's
pretty good.
Right. You even with Zouston kind of trudging along. You start to think, you know what? I could use him as a distraction. And you break off and try to break off from him. And Zouston, I'll get you to make a perception check to see if you notice him break away from you. Or if you
I can
just
just
kind of
picture
like...
Zouston just like doof, 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 fucking charging after
Yeah,
him. Go,
no,
where are you
I
going?
know.
Yeah.
Let's face it, we don't have, it doesn't even have to roll against that. It's a fucking 6.
Yeah, my bonus is actually
Yeah.
higher.
I'm changing these dice. I have consistently rolled garbage.
Yeah, so I will say... Jago,
Can you say I just did a Batman? Like I just did the whole like he's like talking to me and then like he goes to turn around, I'm just not there.
Yeah, so like you drop just behind his peripheral and you break away, and he's just assuming that you're still standing next to him, and he's going, look at that house, look at that house. What's in that house? What do you think? Where the fuck do you go?
It's like when we go shopping.
Well, better go see
I'm
what's in
just
that house.
walking and turn around and you're not there.
With the disappearance of, yeah, like you said, with the disappearance of Jago, I go, oh, guess I'll go check out what's in the house.
All right, so the cabin.
I'm gonna let him do that first. I'm gonna sneak and hide somewhere, like fucking on the roof or like. What? Is the door open? Is there windows? Is
All right,
there fucking?
so
Am
So
I
I was just
poisoned
about to
again, or did
describe.
it not remove the condition?
what?
I would have thought. doing
No, we've had
rest
a long rest.
We've had a long
You had a
rest.
long rest, so you shouldn't be poisoned anymore.
It doesn't seem to automatically remove the condition. Good to know.
All right, so you have the cabin that has like a little porch, raised porch to the front door. There's window next to the front door. There's a window on the wall, so it's like a trying to describe it. Doors here. There's a wall that comes off the door and then
Yep.
out, and there's another window on that side
no.
facing towards where you guys are coming from. There's a fence line that runs around the property, and how close would you get to the fence line?
I'd definitely jump the fence line. Like I get right up into the fucking. Into
All
the
right.
house.
So, well, when you go to jump the fence line, you notice that it is covered in furs, and as you like touch it to kind of jump over,
Yep.
it is not made of wood, but bones.
That's gross. I'm still gonna jump it anyway. Like I'm familiar with bone and fucking, especially my own. Yeah, jump over, and I mean, I guess I'll just fucking. What's the word when you like Mission Impossible against the wall? Fucking
Stick
against
up
the
against
wall of the. Yeah, whatever that's called.
We call it Spider-Manning.
Yeah, and okay. Guess you know what? Zouston's going to come either way, isn't he? So I'll just fucking.
No, he's just breathing heavily.
Well, what I'm going to do next all depends on what Zouston does, really.
All right. So Zouston,
I have actively told him to be quiet. Whether he's going to listen to me or not is.
There is a gate that is like has one of those fucking words. Like the the tall it's not a
Arch.
barrier arch, yeah, above it. And that you walk through and it's got like flowers and stuff, but these flowers like are wilted and not great.
Someone
And
really needs to do some horticulture here.
You notice that, same as Jago did, it is not made out of wood. It is bones that form this whole structure.
I mean, you use what you got.
Can I peek through the window before he gets there?
I don't know. Can you
I mean,
roll
you do.
initiative?
You'd have to use spider climb to do it because it's probably 60 feet up. No, it's probably like 15 to 20 because it's a raised block, so it's not
Yeah,
like
I've
you
got
can.
spider climb boots.
Yeah.
So
Is the gate shut?
The gate is closed.
I open it.
All right, two things happening at once here. First,
This is what I said. Maybe we should roll initiative here.
let's do that. Jago and Zouston roll initiative.
Oh, I have advantage on that.
Shadow and May just standing back and fuck is
We're just
going
standing
on?
there watching them.
Mhm.
Oh, we can
Alright.
see them. We're just watching.
Yep.
What the fuck are these chuckle fucks doing?
Okay, so
You guess there first.
she's got.
Jago, you rise up and look through the window. Roll a perception check. $15. All right. It's dark inside. Small fireplace that lights up a tiny bit. You see furniture that looks homemade. It's not no way refined, or nowhere near as refined as bought furniture would be. And you see opposite the window that you're at. So you're on the side of the building. Then there's like the porch.
Yep.
And then there's that front window thing. So
Front
Zouston's
window.
going to be running towards the porch. So you're
Yep.
on this side wall. And opposite you, you see this skinny, tall, hunched over creature at a desk just working. Like, you just see elbows out massively high, just like doing something. You're not sure what.
This is a stupid. Does he look menacing? I don't fucking know.
Roll an
He's
insight.
working. So
could.
Yeah, roll an insight.
He very much could.
It's the Nightmare King.
oh, that's not good. 8.
Yeah, the room is dark, so you're seeing like the movements and stuff that you're seeing is almost like a very slow strobe light from the fire flickering.
Yeah.
And so like it's hard to tell if he's moving jaggedly as he's working or if that's just he's like the light playing tricks with your eyes. But I will say from with a 15 you'd gather that he'd be about maybe hunched over like that, maybe 12 feet tall, roughly.
Okay.
All right, Zouston,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm just going to wait and see what Zouston does.
what are
first.
you doing?
Well, I open the gate and I walk up to the front door.
As you open the
What's that?
gate, that's the noise the gate makes. And
Okay.
Jago, you see the figure and
Don't get me
scuttle
when I was
up
scared.
the wall and into the ceiling.
Oh,
So-
Sorry if that was loud. I
Those
didn't
hinges
expect
need
it to be
oiling.
as loud as that.
Those hinges definitely need oiling. Up the path I go.
can I see Zouston from my point of view, like where I am?
Currently, because you're at the window, no. The wall
No.
kind of
Okay.
you would. All right.
It's too dark. I can't see through. Yeah, no.
No. It's more. What would you have done if you just heard that sudden noise and seen? Like, would you have looked, like, leant out and looked towards? Because, like, you got the edge of the building that you're trying to see past to see where.
Well, if it was
Zouston's
that loud, I would have. Yeah, I would have at least looked in the direction the sound is coming.
Follow through a little bit.
Follow through a little bit. No. But
Uh,
yeah, I'm sort of.
roll a perception just to see whether or not, because it's weird, because where the window is, there's that possibility that you might have seen him kind of stop at the gate for that second while it made that sound and go, fuck, all right, keep going.
I'll roll this, but I'm also sort of waiting to see through the window, if Southton knocks on the door, what the response is going to be before I make any decisions, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So with the 17, I'll say that where you're at, when you lean back, you could see just the gate. So you saw that it was Zousen that opened the gate, and he's heading towards the front door.
Okay, well, the guy seems scared, or not scared, but at least wary. So
Chaos Mod chucked the screaming goat in the chat, in our group chat.
Oh, did you?
is that what that was? I've seen there's something come up.
I really hope that I don't know how loud, because I've got like suppressors and stuff on there, so I don't know how loud that ended up actually being.
It was pretty fucking loud.
Yeah, it was pretty loud.
Sorry.
I thought it was.
I thought it was the creature, not the gate.
No, it was the gate.
Pterodactyl.
Orange ready to
Yes.
chop an imp in half.
All right, so Zousen, you're heading toward. Wait, you were asking
Yeah,
if
yeah,
the creature. Look,
No, I just said, well, from my point of view, if the creature went and scuttled off, it's not. It didn't fucking go to the door and fucking run to Zousen and start going, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing?" So
you spelled
Could
pterodactyl
also be
right.
waiting to fucking.
Yeah, it
attack
kind
him.
of scuttled up onto the roof and is currently, like, actually from your point of view, probably out of sight.
okay.
So it like climbed up the wall, and
No, I'm just going to see what Zousen does because I have learned that
all right,
telling
Zousen,
him
what are you
stuff
doing?
and talking to him doesn't always work.
I wander on over to the door and, taking into account my experiences in the last tavern I was in, I try the polite option and I knock on the door.
As you get to the door, there is a
Words aren't your friend tonight, are they?
no. I'm
No, they're
trying.
not.
I'm trying. Words are never my friend. I don't know why I try to run a game. I can't speak normally. So it's a closest thing I can kind of resemble it to is your belt. It's a stretched leather. It's a pterodactyl.
Face.
A leather face that's like in horror, but its jaw kind of sticks out, like its lower jaw sticks out, and there's a metal knocker attached to it.
That's cool. Well, clank, clank, clank.
As you touch it, the eyes light up.
Yeah.
And you go, kung, kung, kung.
I love noises tonight. There's so many noises.
Well, I'm guessing someone's going to need to clean that up. And I wait.
You're still looking in through the window.
Do I see any movement?
You see creature scuttle back into view, onto the ground, stand up, adjust their like coat,
Yeah.
walk towards the door, and open it. Now, Zousen, what you see is this like 12, 13 foot tall, thin creature. Massive arms that are probably like double the length they probably should be.
Okay.
And they're kind of like up and holding the door open. And they bow their head down towards you, and it is just what? Blake's gone sideways.
Hey.
Sunken sockets.
What?
Oh, there he's
That's better.
back.
The screen rotated.
Yeah. Sunken sockets with these little yellow glowing eyes inside. And this dislocated jaw that goes down to like the side. It's like, greetings. How are you today?
Honestly, I'm kind of alright. Me and my friends, we're wondering, we're trying to find a rift to a place because our friend went there or some shit. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. But I figured you might know something about that. You might be able to help us out, maybe. I don't know. You kind of live here.
Are you here to trade?
I mean, I was just kind of curious about information and knowing stuff.
Information is not free.
when I see him open the door, I'm gonna make my way just to the top of the roof.
I mean, I got gold.
So that I'm directly.
Gold is boring. I want interesting things.
I got platinum.
Also boring. I can't work with these things.
Well, that's kind of awkward. I got kneecaps.
Kneecap?
Yeah.
Would you like to come in?
From where me and Shadow are standing, can we see like the figure in the doorway?
Okay.
You see a dark shadowy from how far you guys are up. You see like the door open and it is like just this dark shadowy kind of. You see an outline of a figure with these two glowing, like yellow eyes, and Zal's just having a chat.
I just sort of turn to Shadow and go, I think we should maybe move a little bit closer just in case. Like, just
for the record, I have a passive insight of 14. So without even making a check, does anything feel hinky about this situation?
Roll an insight. I will get you to roll it.
Fucking damn it.
Um,
Less than my passive.
You see, when you said kneecaps, it was like when you said gold and platinum, it was very bland, just like you said kneecaps, and you see like his eyes kind of flicker, and it's like, what could I use these for? He's kind of like trading.
Yep. For the record, full disclosure, they're not mine, but I'm pretty sure the guys I took them from aren't using them anymore. So
come in, we discuss the agreement.
Sure. Can my friends come too?
Looks out. Everyone, welcome.
Guys, I think it's cool. Like stuff.
Gonna scuttle down the side, out of view, and sort of walk around the back. So it looks like I'm just coming off from the side.
Do you go behind the building itself, or just like down the back side of it, like and
just
around?
Down the side and around.
He's trying to make it look like he came up the garden path.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just walk up.
Yeah, just follow beside, sort of. Let's see where this.
We'll stay in the doorway though.
Greetings, friends. Come in. Did you want drinks?
I'm okay, thank you.
I have plenty of stuff.
Zalson, what did we literally talk about yesterday?
I put my hand up and go, "Hey, I'm Jagger. What's your name?"
He looks
Not to
down.
accept drinks from strangers.
Oh, right. Yeah,
reaches his hand out, shakes, and he's like, "My name is Edward."
Pleased to meet you, Edward.
You too, Jacko. Trade, yes?
Trade. What sort of stuff do you trade?
Your friend wanted information. I has information. He have
What about
kneecap.
the?
I like kneecap.
You like all the weird stuff, huh? I've got this. If it's okay with Zouston, and I pull out the skull of Bulgag.
That we wanted to cast Speak with the Dead on again.
Yeah, but do we? Do we still want to do that? I don't know.
Oh.
Like I said, it's, go on.
We might want to hang on. We might want to hang on to that because he may have information for us later, at some point if we ever think of it.
Okay.
Information I have. Come
I got
in,
kneecaps.
sit down.
I mean, I could just steal it back.
He scuttles off into a back room and comes out
Up to you
With,
guys.
like-
I've got nothing to give.
like it's so fucking stupid. It's
Yeah, you're stuck with that voice acting, by the way.
Yeah, the gimped Borat. Yeah.
Yeah, you picked that. That's his voice now.
it didn't even I didn't even think about it when I did it.
Oh. Maybe just add to the notes.
I don't have
Yeah,
notes. That's what a good DM does.
That's all good. That's all good. I'm just adding it to my notes so that if you forget later,
Edward,
then we remind you. Has a voice
Actually,
Gimp Borat.
hey, Edward, before you go, I also have this. It's a little grey and purple stone that I got out of the skull of a titan. I believe it was part of its brain. It might be useful. That is
what?
absolutely. That is absolutely a lie. It's just a green and purple stone.
he looks at it and he's like,
But I know he likes weird shit, so I'll give it a go.
I get drinks, and he hands it back to you, and he comes back with like this stone slab that's probably 2.5, 3 feet long, but 2.5 feet wide, and there's like an assortment of biscuits and jerky and drinks on it, and he places it on this it's a bunch of like arm and leg bones that are fashioned into like a stand that this sits on, and as he places it down, you hear them like kind of crunch underneath it. He's like, eat, drink, discuss, trade.
It's a quick question. Where did you get all these bones? Did you just find them, or you kill people for them? Maybe.
Roll a medicine check.
Jesus, JK, can't just ask people where they got their bones.
I know, it's so rude.
I don't care.
I've got a
I've got
feeling that that's
filter.
why this forest is completely empty.
Well,
Mhm.
I'm trying to. What am I rolling? Sorry, medicine.
Medicine. He looks at you and he's like, I get them in trade and source them myself.
Okay.
So I suppose. Well, let's see. I got this. I got this pair of kneecaps. Let's go with that. Mainly,
Can I see one?
I pull out one of the pairs of kneecaps, and I only hand him one of those kneecaps.
He takes it. You're like, look, good condition, fresh, and he puts the whole thing in his mouth, and don't know what it's from. Doesn't taste too good.
think it
could
was a human.
definitely. I don't know. No animal.
No, a humanoid. It was a humanoid.
Mm, they're rare.
Yeah.
Struggle to get those here.
Yeah, this guy was rude to me, so
Oh, rude people are the worst. They make good
We could
furniture.
always get more for you. Just have this as a down payment for whatever we can discuss.
but like I said, there's another one exactly like that. Because let's face it, they come in pairs.
What information do you need? And then he stops suddenly. He's like, wait. He goes to the window, slides it up, and you see next to the window there's like this contraption. And he grabs it and it like wraps around his like forearm and winds the whole way up. And he goes, thump, and just shoots something out the window, unwinds it, puts it down, waits, and you hear this very soft of something falling and hitting the ground. I get it later.
Is that the
Sorry.
kneecap?
No. He's still holding the kneecap in the other hand.
All right, so question.
What was that?
Squirrel.
What, you just shot a squirrel, or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. Seems
Need
legit.
parts. Squirrel,
Yeah.
good. Lots of useful stuff.
Not fussed.
okay?
So yeah, this rift we're looking for Shadow.
Hmm.
He stops, takes in Shadow for the first time, and his eyes just go like wide. Like he's got empty sockets with these two little glowing yellow orbs that just like seem to double in size. And he's like, don't see many of you.
Yeah, this one is not from here.
We're trying to find the way to get to his people. It's apparently in here somewhere. So we figured maybe you know the way. You know the rift.
There's a strange portal on. Well, hang on a sec. Trade. What are you giving me?
The other kneecap.
Two kneecap for information. Deal. And he puts his hand out to shake.
And I shake his hand. In my hand as I shake his hand is the other kneecap.
He puts it in his pockets.
His pockets is.
His pockets is. Follow the road, the path north. There's river, and on river there is portal that is going up and down.
Up and down. So it moves.
It sits on something that goes up and down.
Well, we already know it moves, so I guess we
At least we know where to go now, though. Thank you.
check it out. Yeah.
That is very helpful. Thank you so much. Tell you what, I'll start collecting more humanoid kneecaps for you as I come across them. Yeah.
I like your belt.
Yeah. Oh, I'm very proud of that belt. Yeah. Now that's a guy who was very, very rude to me, so I decided to keep his face.
Good craftsmanship.
Oh, yeah. Now the guy who did it was very, very good at his job. This is a special one. This one.
I'm gonna go grab Kendra. There's Kai struggling.
Well, thank you so much for your help. like I said, any more kneecaps, and I'll be sure to bring him round to you.
I'll be here. Always here.
Anyone else got any things you want information for, or I can ask for? I mean, if you got some weird shit to trade.
No, that's all good, man. I think we should just continue on to the portal. But thank you very much, Edward. Was it?
Yes, Edward. I do
I love
have
what
a
you've done with the
squirrel and a
place.
pigeon's body.
That's very cool, man.
He points up, and you see like mid-flight pigeon with like this squirrel head. It's just like an ornament hanging from like fishing wire from the ceiling.
He made a pigeon rat.
Basically the same thing, aren't they?
Cluck 3 times and cluck, cluck, cluck. Then it was dead. So you guys are leaving?
Yeah, definitely getting away from this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As we head out, I just think, what a nice guy. Leave it at that. I'm not one to judge. I'm wearing a man's face as a belt.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I did sort of start to like wonder to myself, I'm like, are we the bad guys? Like why are we being friendly with a man who has a gate and a fence made of bone? Like
You don't want to cut down the trees, they're living.
See, good, bad, it's all kind of great.
it's all about a perspective.
Yeah,
I mean, I was basically trespassing.
the guy whose face I'm wearing as a belt did horrible things to me. So the way I see it, I'm the good guy. The guy
He did
whose
horrible
kneecaps I
things to
just-
you for the pursuit of science and good future.
The guy whose kneecaps I just handed over was very rude.
To you, the bad guy.
Fair
I
enough.
gave them a chance to be polite. They opted to not go with it, so I struck first.
Alright, so you leave Edwards.
I'm not helping my case, am I?
No. Mm-mm.
So I've subtracted kneecaps. I'm now down to one pair of kneecaps.
Oh,
2 pairs if you include your own.
Oh, no. This is in my inventory.
You can put your
it's
others
all
in.
right.
your
We'll get you some. We'll get you some more. All right.
Oh, my point is, I had another pair of kneecaps, but I wasn't going to let him know that.
So you guys follow his directions, and once you get outside of his gate, I'm not doing that noise again. Outside of his gate, I feel so sorry for my wife that just hears me like randomly yell things and stuff. So
What?
you can see the pathway that he's mentioned that kind of goes around his property and then heads north, and you follow that along. It's about 25-30 minute walk, and you can start to hear the water of like this river, and you see a raft that has like, it's in this the middle of this like, not a river, it's like a doing the whole fucking pond thing again. It's a body of water, but it has like a undertow that is moving this raft up, and it kind of does like a perimeter of the outside of this body of water, and that was what was causing the, like, it's a fairly large area, so like you could get to the edge of the bank and wait for it to come around and then try to jump onto it, or you could try to work out another way to get onto it.
Hey man, do you
Where
have
we did go.
that water? Can you can control the water, can't you?
I don't think I prepared that one today. Let me check.
Got really dark. I regret. It's so freaking hot in this room.
Or even the Earth, like if it's going around the outside, you
Around the
can
outside,
put
around
some
the
Earth,
outside.
just stop it, so that we can all just like a little dock.
Yeah, we can try that. All right. Well, I'll use mold earth to sort of make like just a piece of earth jut out to try and stop the raft when it gets there, so then we can all jump through at the same time.
Yep. Easy enough to do.
So we'll just wait there for when it comes around again, then I'll do it.
It takes probably maybe 15 minutes to do a full lap. And that'll be enough time for you to build up the dirt mound, and it hits up against it and stops, and you see like it is tethered on the ground with these roots, and the roots have actually formed into like runes that are holding this portal onto the actual floating.
Raft.
Thank you. I'm like, I said the word before and I don't remember what I said.
Oh, now there's a game we should play on our Monday night gaming sessions.
So,
I would like to take note of the runes and try and copy them.
roll a performance check.
Stop doing that silly thing.
Hmm.
13.
You think you copied them correctly?
Cool.
All right. So you have this portal standing in front of you. Do we go to break?
After this, maybe.
You want to step
Portal.
through the portal, or do you want to?
Step to the portal first, then go to break.
All
Yeah,
right.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Portal.
All right.
So step through the portal, eat the
Who's
gummy bear.
Yeah. And then I can run outside and grab ice cream and just like melt my face in. All right. Who is stepping through the portal first?
Pointing at Shadow.
I'll wait till last because then I can mold earth back so that the boat can keep going.
Okay, that's a good idea. All right. Well, yeah, I'm the one with the compass, so I guess I'll step through first.
As you take your step through, you're met with open grasslands, but the grass is like an orangey amber color. And first thing that hits you is the smell. And it is memories. Like, you're like, I don't really remember what it was like here. I was only here for a short period of time. Like, but then as soon as you smell home, all these memories that you not necessarily forgotten, but weren't as strong, smack you in the head. And you're like, oh, I'd forgotten this. I'd forgotten the smell of my own home. Like, and you remember your parents, your friends that you had as a kid that you hadn't thought about in so long. And then all of a sudden, who's going next?
Me.
Zouson's standing next to you. And then Jago. And then May, tiny bit behind Jago. And you all look out on these open fields of just open grasslands.
And to be continued.
All right. We'll pick up there when we get back, but I did say that I was going to do this before the break.
Sorry, Loki, you gotta miss the punishment.
First thing I need to do is I need to put gloves on because it does say on there. So it's 9 million Scoville units. It does say that it can cause burns on the skin. So yeah, that's always good.
I'm gonna stick around and watch because let's face it, someone needs to call emergency.
I'll be fine.
Someone needs to be ready to call emergency.
Why do I do this to myself? Alright. Look at him. He's tiny. He's fine. I think I need to go that one for the...
He's holding a
screen.
little stick of dynamite,
Yes, he's holding a little stick of dynamite.
and you dropped it
Alright.
below camera angle, and you dropped it.
Just looks like a giant penis on a teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Alright.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Alright. So, we got to 100 followers. I said I was going to do it.
3, 2, 1, eat it already.
I really don't want to.
No, that's why I said it.
Dude, we
Maybe
keep
just
telling
bite
you
the head
not
off.
to, and then you keep doing this shit. So
Maybe just bite the head off.
Just do it. Just eat it.
You just
do
do it.
it.
Whole thing. There you go.
That was instant burn to the tongue.
Oh no.
I'm
So
wondering
it's
if
good
chewing was a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
It's a gummy bear. You got to chew it.
Just be a good girl and swallow.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me or is he getting pinker?
He's getting pinker.
Is that the lighting?
It doesn't taste good at all.
That's what she said.
It's got... Oh.
Yep, that's the hiccups.
Silly boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to chip, better, worse?
Reaction's worse.
Different? Oh, Jesus. It's... Jeez. It's like...
Dad is just like, swallow it!
He needs some milk.
Put like
Christ.
half a tub of butter.
Alright, let's go to break and hope that 10 minutes is enough. My eyes are watering.
Let's go to break and hope that he's still alive when he comes
Don't
back.
rub your eyes.
Don't touch your eyes. Gloves off.
I took them off.
Oh, good, good, good. Oh, fucking hell.
Oh. It's sweeter than the chip. But I don't think that helps. Alright. We'll be back in
Carolina
10
Get one
minutes.
of the
Reapers are
chips
sweeter
pull
than
your mouth down.
scorpions.
See you in 10 minutes.
It's the weekend
Hello,
all over
welcome
again.
back. We lost Shadow.
Nothing wrong with Jum. Just only do it once every 4 years.
No more jump.
Alright.
Not for another 4 years at least.
Yucky boy.
Jum's all right.
Yep, those are Jum legs.
Jum's
Alright.
good.
So,
Effective.
I live. Joss.
He can see through time now.
That's a new power.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah.
We're all fucked.
When's the meteor coming?
Not soon
I'm sick
enough.
of waiting.
Hey, thanks for the
Oh,
follow.
honestly, that's the
Day
one
night.
thing that would piss me off. Is we get closer to completing the campaign, and then the meteor hits before we can finish the campaign.
Alright.
That's how it ends. Like a
So-
giant meteor hits the planet and we all die.
That's the beginning of the conflux.
That's it.
So I still can't feel my tongue properly, so this is going to be great.
Mm.
That sucked.
What? Like you could pronounce words better before, anyway.
Yeah, I know, right?
Pity we weren't talking about. We weren't talking to Edward still. You could have done his voice pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
It has been a while. Been a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
So before we left off, and before I ate the fucking gummy bear,
Hey,
Jaden
Jaden.
from baseball. Hi,
Hi,
Jaden. One of your
Yes.
mates, James.
yes,
Yeah. Welcome.
been a while. I'm still suffering from my brain is just like, nope, should have done it
You
at the
missed
end
him
of the
eating
stream.
a hot gummy bear. It was fantastic.
Ugh.
Gave him the hiccups and everything. It was great.
Yeah, so I just finished eating that, which is never good. Don't recommend it. Ate half a tub of
Highly
ice cream.
recommend it.
Oh,
5 out
highly
of 5
recommend
stars.
only doing it if you're online and if you're on the internet and you got a bunch of people watching.
Yes,
Highly recommend it watching it as well.
I did write
Just
down
get a
number.
few of them, chop them up, and put them in your ice cream,
Ooh.
and then sprinkle the chips on top for that little bit of crunch.
and then blend it
Oh,
all
like
together and make a
yoga berry.
smoothie and give it to someone
you
else
ruined
and
it.
watch them.
No, you took it too
I
far.
ruined it.
Nah.
Cross
That's
the
it.
line,
You're
cross the
out.
line,
Get out.
James.
He's got to drop rocks on us.
Please,
so
Shut
let's
get
up.
out. You're
Done.
done.
All right,
Come back.
all right.
Well, DM has left. The world ends.
So before we left off, you guys all entered through the portal to the plane of the Vulpans.
We did indeed.
What's it
Is
called?
Is that where we went?
The plane of
Yes,
the
I believe so.
Yeah. What's it called? Is it just called the
Vulpania.
plane of
You don't know.
Vulpania?
Oh,
You just
Tanya.
walk through it. You don't get to glean information
Yeah, I
through
do.
walking through things.
Yeah, I
We
do. I just
instantly
didn't
know.
really-
cast,
No.
I cast knowing.
Cast knowledge. Is that what you said?
Knowing.
Knowing.
No, the spell's
Oh,
called
knowing.
knowing.
I thought you said I cast knowledge.
Yeah.
I was going to hit you with a book.
No,
So
If you want me to, I've got plenty. I
No.
can do it live.
yes,
I'll go get my science book.
No.
I like that thing's sturdy.
that's fucking evil.
all right. So you guys enter a vast grassland of like orange and auburn. Not the right word. Yeah.
Auburn.
Amber.
Amber.
Amber. Fields.
Different shades of orange.
Yes. Like there's light
Amber
orange and
waves
dark
of
orange.
rain.
It's like autumn.
Spreading as far as the eye can see. As you turn around, you can see the portal, and then very much the same thing, just fields and fields and fields. Everyone make a perception check.
Okay.
Guidance. I got it in a time.
You got the guidance
And it
here.
was just a fucking one. No, I get the guidance. Fuck you guys.
It was a self-cast. Okay.
Fuck
I didn't need
you
your precious guidance.
guys.
I rolled a
Fuck
14.
you guys.
All right. Waiting on Shadow.
Did it come through
Shadow.
yet?
There it is.
There it
Hey.
is.
Is a 26 any good?
Is a 26 any good? I don't know. Ask the
Yeah.
DM.
So I just get excited when I roll high. 'cause
I'm
it's
just
fucking...
sitting here with my
I changed my dice. It's
14.
helped.
So you
You're
Never helps me. So I'm not even bothering.
sorry, ice melting. Everyone but Zouston. You see open fields. Far as the eye can see.
Yeah, we know that.
No buildings, nothing. Jago, you're the only one that sees heading the direction you
Pardon
came
me.
through. You don't know which direction what. But heading
Yeah.
through the direction with the portal directly behind you, straight, you see maybe 150 feet away a mound of dirt that has like a tunnel in it.
I'll just elbow Zouston, who's facing the portal, and go, "We're going that way, buddy. We just came through there."
But I
That
know
way.
we came through.
Yeah, but
Also,
you're looking
guys,
that way. We're going that way.
look, there's a hole up ahead.
There's a hole
There's a hole in the
I
ground.
try to explain myself.
in the bog
then
down in the valley.
I
Sorry.
just sigh and give up trying to explain myself. It's fine. Yeah, okay. I'm not
Hey, Shadow,
stupid.
do you guys like
I never said you were
dig
stupid.
holes and stuff? I don't
What?
know.
Not of my
I
knowledge.
don't know. This is your place. You might have some weird stuff that you do. There's a hole in the ground over there. I'm curious. We should check it out.
Okay.
Is it something that your kind do? Do you dig holes in the ground to hide?
Do you burrow?
Do you burrow?
Do
Are
you
you...
borrow?
I think foxes actually do. I'm not sure about vulpins, but foxes do.
I don't
Are
know.
you
that's
heading
why I asked.
towards the tunnel?
Yes.
Yes.
Shadow, do you think while we're here we should try and disguise ourselves as Vulpin, or we should still just walk around in our humanoid forms?
Mm,
Because I don't want to make you uncomfortable if I changed into one of your kind again.
I mean, it's probably wise, just because, I mean, we don't really know where we are at the moment.
Okay.
And we don't know if, like, I don't know, the kind of people we'll come across. We could try. I mean, how is these two meant to pass?
Well, I don't think they
Vulpin?
can.
Talking
That's why
about, I'm shaggy as
Really?
hell.
I'm kind of hoping that
I can definitely disguise
don't-
myself.
I think you can disguise yourself, but I don't think you can change into like different creatures.
Well, technically, I can change into a humanoid. I'm pretty sure.
You just look like a tiny fox.
Says you can make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and all other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends. To use action to dismiss it, you can seem 1 foot shorter or taller. You can appear thin, fat, or in between. You can't change your body type, so you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. So,
I'd
So you
say
can't have
Vulpin
tails.
counts.
You can have little
Well-
stubby tails that are like don't extend too far off you.
Yeah, well, it's up to you at the end of the day, James. I was just
I've allowed it
mean-
before because
yeah,
he did like when you transformed, he transformed into a small version.
just made yourself look like a kid version.
yeah, I can make myself 1 foot
Yeah.
taller. That's about it.
Because then at least if there's 3 Vulpin just traveling with a gnome, we should be okay.
What?
And yeah,
A gnome, you know, like gnocchi. Gnome,
Nyam.
gnome.
Traveling with the Nyam.
Nom,
Sorry,
yeah.
Jeff. I love you.
Nyam, yeah.
I do it on purpose.
it's what's the car? What's the sound of a
Nyam.
car going real fast? Like
Gnome.
by you? Nyam,
No.
Nyam.
nyam.
See, I am a gnome. Normally, I am a gnome. If someone casts haste on me, then I'm a gnome.
And yum. Okay.
Gnome.
Yum.
Gnome.
Okay, well, May will just start shape changing into the blue fox she did before with the beautiful hourglass body and big ass boobs and big ass ass.
Shadow, does your kind also have like the markings, like, or is that something specific to you, like the crescent?
I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, like, yeah, I have almost no memory of this place or my people at all.
Oh,
So we'll just sort of wing it.
okay. Well, I'm gonna try and do it with the crescent. Just make it look as similar as possible.
But what if the crescent is also like a marking that's like you're shunned from? Sorry, I'm not even going to go there.
That is a good point.
Just see Shadow's face sort of like drop. Like,
Shame.
Yeah, so I literally drop a touch of my forehead, like, oh god.
stamp.
I doubt that is the case.
It's not a number tattoo, so we should be okay. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
You guys heading towards the hole.
Heading towards the
Transform
hole,
and
looking
roll
like
out.
Vulpins.
Your hoods and ladies, throw in your hole.
So we got what? 2.5 Vulpins and Yum.
And then yeah.
Hi.
I'm going to try and appear younger so I look like an adolescent.
I mean, you are tiny.
True.
Yeah, now technically I'm only 4'3", so
All right.
4 foot. It's pretty small.
Fuck, you're tall.
As
Oh,
you can
I'm
adjust it by a
3'3",
foot.
but I can adjust
Oh,
it by
right.
a foot.
As you approach the tunnel, popping out of the grass, you see 2 semi-armored Vulpin. Look up and approach. As you approach, and they're like, "Who are you? And what are you doing?"
We're simply just on our way home.
Could you
Oh?
Technically not lying.
Where do you hail from? Think quick.
We're in your world, buddy.
To the north.
To the south. Pour that ramen in your mouth.
Have I heard of any places in my research days?
from here?
Not of this plane,
Yeah.
no.
Not on this plane? Damn. Okay.
Because
We're all
when,
just
when you
all
met
hoping
Shadow was the
Shadow.
first time you'd experienced someone
Yeah.
from this plane, so
on this plane. Okay. It's all on you, buddy.
I'm trying to bluff my way through this. So yeah, I'm like Shadow's very stunned that he's seeing like one of his own, but yeah, again. So it's all
Yes,
very
right.
near.
A small town from the north. Do you know many of the towns there?
How far north?
I just look at Shadow. I look back at the guy.
What business is it of yours?
Well, if you're trying to enter our town, we need to, know who you are, or at least where you come from.
That was Alston.
That was
And why you're
Selton.
bringing this strange pet with you?
It's a gnome.
We know what it is.
You don't have one?
They're all the rage up the north.
Yeah,
What,
that's
you don't have
exactly
your
it.
own?
Yeah, everybody in the north's got one.
Brilliant.
Wait a second, are you really gods?
Fucking got to
You're not from North Killtown at all.
I just touched the back of Shadow's back, and I cast Enhance Ability for Charisma.
Ooh.
So you have advantage on
Oh, that's
charisma-based
that's
checks.
also verbal somatic.
Yeah.
She can whisper.
So I'll just look at him and I go, yeah, you can tell them it's okay.
This one is trying to make his way home. I just have been lost for a long time.
roll a, I guess, persuasion because it isn't a deception.
Can I
Yeah.
help?
I mean, what? It's not a deception because technically I'm still telling the truth, right?
Yeah.
Like,
So roll a persuasion then.
With
yeah,
advantage.
with
With advantage,
advantage.
yeah.
All right.
See.
13.
Are you one of the ones that? How long you been gone for?
Too long.
You weren't one of the original ones, though, were you?
Yes. I have no fucking clue what he's talking about. Shadow is not very good at lying, I tell you that now.
I would say, I mean, technically, yes, you were one of the original ones that was sucked out when the conflux kind of hit,
Yeah.
which is that broke down the walls between your plane and Etheri.
Yeah.
But yeah, you wouldn't know because
Yeah.
you were like 10 when it happened. So
Yeah, exactly. So
Seeing Shadow sort of like stumble, I'll just look to the guards and go, what do you mean by original ones?
well, many years ago when these portals started to appear, a bunch of our brethren disappeared.
Would it be about 20 years ago?
About that, yeah.
Then yes, he's one of the originals.
Are there many more of you?
It's
Is
just
anyone I've
us.
ever seen?
I am just a small. I'm trying to learn about my heritage because obviously I am younger, so this is why we're asking so many questions. If you have any more info that may, pique my
I just click quickly that there's 3 of us, but we're talking about the one.
yeah.
I was trained. Shadow got a little lonely, and we made this happen by magical means, and this is our son.
They start to like, as Django starts talking about
Congratulations,
heritage and
Shadow,
stuff,
you're a daddy.
they're like, start really focusing on him, and I need you to roll a deception. I will say with advantage
because I helped
because
him.
because of how you worded it.
Is this to see through my spell?
No, this is to see.
Whether they believe our shit.
Whether they believe the shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. No, hang
So
on.
with advantage.
With advantage.
he literally started off like this place to asking like if we borrow. Like how is he supposed to act if he's a Vulpin? Like is he just gonna be like, is this how you stand? Is this how you do it?
How do you sit down? Do you use the tails or?
Yeah, dude.
Deception. All right.
Too much for guidance.
Oh, I figure I helped you. I'll give you the
So
advantage.
one of the guards just kind of like he's looking at you, and then he kind of gets distracted by May, and then
And I'm flaunting the tits.
yeah, and then looking at Shadow, looking at May, and going like,
Furry tits.
I mean, but the other one is a bit more like focused on Jago, and he's like kind of
What an
questioning.
ugly-looking child.
Yeah, like just not quite convinced.
Daddy, why is that strange man looking at me like that?
I'm slightly shut up.
Happy.
I answer,
Papi!
I don't know, and for the last time, I'm not your daddy.
You're orange and I'm white. How could this happen?
That was someone else.
What color are you?
I'm blue.
Yeah, who's this other man?
Oh god.
Oh, you really
Oh,
thought this
fucking
through.
Really thought it through.
Already having a domestic on the side of the road to cause a
What is
distraction.
Our family back together.
Isn't that where domestics happen? By the side of the road?
Usually, yeah.
One of them's gonna kind of look up the one that was eyeing Jago. He's like, "You guys stay here. I'll organize an escort."
Insight check.
Roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Can I second that?
Can I third that?
Yeah,
Just give me a
never
roll.
mind.
Yeah, or you roll insights. Except
Oh,
Shadow,
well.
'cause he didn't say anything.
No.
I think the 14's the highest I've rolled all fucking night.
You all believe that he is going to get an escort.
These guys are cool.
I don't trust this.
What do we do?
It's fine, they're fine. And yes, you rolled a 10. Yes, you fucking did.
Well, it just feels weird.
Ah,
I don't think they believe us.
why would
You're
they
saying
believe
this
it?
in front of the other guard.
I'm sort of whispering it to Shadow.
Hmm.
I mean, why would they believe us? There's nothing but the truth, mistress.
We've just got to try and bluff them enough until they leave us alone.
See,
Did
I
you just
remember
call
my
me
place.
mistress now?
I remember my place. I'm the humanoid here. I'm the servant.
So we're just gonna wait and see what happens.
Guess so.
That would be my advice, mistress.
Mistress.
Zelson, it feels icky coming from you.
Your
love you
words are as
dearly.
dirty as your clothes.
I'm
Wonder
talking about I bathed a
prestidigitation.
few weeks ago. It's fine.
Hey, I've seen what happens when you do things like, people get blown up. So
Yes, mistress.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard. What are we? What area location are we in?
Sorry. Ice. This tunnel leads down to the fourth crumb.
Oh, cool. I've heard about that place. It's really good, isn't it?
I mean, not as nice as some of the others, but it's a nice base camp for now.
What are some of the others? What's the differences?
No. With any hierarchy, we've got the upper class and stuff. This is the lower class kind of entrance. Once you get in there, you can kind of move to further towns further in.
then why all the scrutiny?
Do you need clearance for that?
Well, I mean, we can't just let anyone in. That's like, what if you're
Bye.
spies?
Well, I'm just trying to learn a lot of stuff.
About 10 minutes passes, and you hear multiple sets of boots coming up the tunnel.
My hand goes to my axe, not drawing it, but getting ready.
That sounds
Yeah.
like a lot of people, guys.
Mm.
10 guards, including the guy that went down originally, appear. So these guys will escort you down into the city. They've just got a few more questions, and make sure that you are who you say you are.
Why are there so many? Mummy?
We
Daddy?
Never say
Oh,
that
I'm
to
loving
me
it.
again.
I love it.
Never say that to me again.
Are you my mummy?
Oh, yuck. Yuck. Stop it.
Mummy,
Naughty.
You
you
disgusting
my
boy.
mummy.
So we've been getting a few attacks recently, and so we've had to up our scrutiny on new entrants into the city.
Well, if you want to know if we're trustworthy or not, why don't we... Is there anything we can do to help?
Yes,
Who's
follow the
attacking you?
guards down and answer the questions.
No, I mean to rid you of whoever keeps attacking you.
Well, the people that are attacking are coming through the portals southbound.
Oh.
Okay.
And that's not good, is it?
Hmm. What did they
Do
look?
they all wear the same type of clothing? Are they
Not
human?
humanoid?
What does humanoid mean?
Like me, young master.
Ah,
I'm basically thinking, is it the same people that we came across? The ones with the red bandana thing
are those mean
that
men
we
that
killed?
attacked
The mean
us?
men that attacked us that we killed? I'm
I mean,
saying that out loud
yeah.
to kind of give them a, is it red brand?
Hmm.
The red, what are they called? Bloody
Bloody
blindfolds.
There's been a few that have had like red bandanas around and stuff, but there doesn't seem to be any uniform to them, and there's no like consistency.
Okay. Oh, I just thought maybe we could help with
Yeah.
something, but muted them. You have.
So, are you willing to follow our guards down to answer some questions?
Hmm.
I suppose we should follow along, master.
We don't have much choice, do we?
Oh, I mean, you don't need to enter the city. This is like, if you wish to enter the city, this is how we need to do it.
This one understands. Shall we go?
You lead, master. I follow. Dustin picked up real quick on his position in this pantomime.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did Zelston turn into our Dobby? Like,
All we had to do was look around and count.
You can count?
Fuck you!
now.
I have an
Need
intelligence
count
of
to, need
13.
Um.
Oh god.
All right. So, I would say that it'd be 2 guards at the front, your group, there'd be one walking beside, and then 2 at the back. How many is that? 5. Oh, 1 other side. So we can do 6. And an extra guard stays up with the other 3 to see if anyone's following you guys. So they lead you down to into this tunnel, and it is a fairly wide tunnel that's got a pretty steep slope to it. There's no talking as you guys are going down, and there's like little torches on the side of the wall that are lit up, and travel for maybe 15 minutes, and the tunnel opens up, and you see this massive cityscape. That, like, you can't see the other side of. You can't see, like, it's massive, and very much like when you were in that forest room, there is the roof illuminated with light, but this one, sun is like almost matching where the sun was outside.
Okay.
Can you mute it again?
I suppose I'm just taking everything in at the moment. Just in awe at everything.
And so these guards lead you down into the city, and fairly close to the edge of the city to effectively a courthouse that they file you into and close the door behind, and you see this old greyish Vulpin sitting behind the desk. Ah, visitors, welcome. How long are you staying for?
I sort of turn towards the group.
My head goes down immediately. I am just this humble servant.
Yes, Mummy, how long are we staying for?
Oh, God.
It's so weird to me,
I don't
him
like
calling
it.
me that.
Not me.
I think just for a few days at this point, we've come here looking for answers of our friend, and I point to Shadow, to find his family, I think, and also to find a friend of ours who fell through a portal, and we're pretty sure she ended up here.
But aren't we a family?
Yes, we are, darling, but it's just so weird.
I love
man,
it.
I'm just trying to role play here.
Diving
alright?
into the
I love
rain,
the
diving
way
into
your
the.
role play is melting her brain. This is great.
It really is.
Worst
Well,
thing is it's going to
fuck
continue
me.
after the cameras are off.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
say some
fucking
words.
hell.
He's
like
gonna
it.
say some words.
He's gonna do it now just to piss me
No,
off.
I won't. I promise I'll only bring it out on special occasions.
To
I,
piss me off.
I honestly thought you were going to say, I promise I won't, Mummy.
I was gonna say, dude,
No,
that's the worst.
no.
Honestly, when you do something, that's the worst time to try shit like that out because you're in a position of vulnerability.
I'm trying to make good life choices.
You want to keep all your
How's that going for
appendages
you?
attached.
I'm not dead yet.
Yet.
I'd like to keep it that way.
Anyway,
Anyway, yes.
Anyways.
I don't suppose you've had a strange visitor. Looks very, very talkative. Annoying, hot.
She says darling a lot, doesn't
She
she?
says darling a lot.
Wait, what? Hot?
She's got big pointy ears and she changes colours sometimes.
You
Have
know,
you seen
Piglet, you
anyone
still
like
watching?
that?
She called you hot.
Not here. We haven't had her come through this one, but this is only one waypoint. Multiple entrances through.
It wasn't from a regular portal like what we came through. It was one that just appeared out of nowhere and she disappeared. We're quite worried about our friend.
Well, once you get through this process, you should be free to, assuming you're not lying about anything,
Ask around.
yeah, free to enter the city, and maybe someone in there has seen him.
Okay, thank you. Or what else do you want to know? That's what we're here for.
When was the last time you were in the city?
First time.
Right. Reason for not entering the city beforehand?
Never been here.
Right.
We're from the
Reason-
north.
Fucking shit.
That's nice, lad. Adults are talking though, so right.
Shh. Come over here, young master.
Okay.
Is your pet
You're loving
Trained.
this, aren't you?
Yeah, he's having the time of his life.
What was
Is
that?
it-
Sorry, I missed that.
is your pet trained?
Yes, he's trained.
I pat Zaston on the head.
I subtly pull
He
out
has a
one
bit
of
of
my-
a hydration problem, though. He seems to need to drink a lot.
I subtly pull out one of my daggers and jam it into my own fucking leg.
And he does that sometimes too. It's quite strange.
Oh, necessary for maintaining my obedience, mistress.
Right.
I then immediately hydrate myself with a bit of commandos.
He's funny.
Well, as long as he doesn't cause any issues, I just need some names. What was your name? He
May.
looks at May.
Stop it.
Last name? One moment, please.
One moment. I know it's
You
May
give me your
Quellen
actual name.
Glyphny.
Mhm.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Smith.
Smith.
Schmidt.
Smith.
Schmitty.
May Smith.
Ah. No, you couldn't be a relation to him. He's not our race. All right. And you? And he looks at Shadow.
Hang on. What the fuck did you just say?
What?
Shadow.
What
Shadow?
did you just say before?
No,
What?
he said something-
He's just being a shit. Look at his grin. That shit-eating
He's a-
grin.
He said something about he couldn't be any relation because he's not that race.
Different race.
Yeah, and because my name's not Smith, I didn't say Glyphny. I said Smith.
Yeah, I know. Smith.
Yeah.
That's why I said you couldn't be any relation. Different race.
Yeah, but different. You're.
Shut up.
It's fine. Last
My
name,
brain
Shadow?
hurts. Kitty.
This one was not given any other name.
With all due respect, good sir, the master's name was given to him by the people of my world.
Oh.
And I immediately look to the ground as I say that, realizing they're all staring at me.
Well, Shadow is a fine name.
You should slap him for speaking out of turn.
No, I don't think I'm.
I was gonna say I have been.
Do it! Do it!
I lost Blake.
Oh no, Blake froze. No.
He got too excited.
He got too excited.
Oh, he's back
Oh, it's
He's
back,
back.
I can't see
but
him.
he's froze.
and he's first
I
again.
know.
I can't see
He's
him.
not back for mine.
Oh, there he is. He put the cat down.
Wait, he's coming
It was
back.
the
We can
cat.
hear you.
He's back.
We can
You're
hear
there.
you.
You're back. You're back.
I see you. I can't hear you.
You put the
I can
quadruped
see
down,
and
and
hear you.
everything's good now.
You displeased the cat lord.
I'm gonna take my headset off. I need to go to the toilet. I will be
Okay.
back.
Are you all still there?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Why can I not?
Are your headphones
no.
plugged in? Wow, nee.
Oh, hey!
Oh no.
So
We're
that
doing so well.
that gummy bear wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
You wore out pretty fast.
Yeah, but it was sweeter than the chips,
Right.
obviously. And can you
We
hear
can
us?
see you.
Yeah, no, everybody disappeared, and then yeah, George showed up, and that I couldn't hear anybody.
But we can hear you, so carry on. Feel free to smack me.
You can hear us now though.
I'm definitely everything's
Okay.
okay now. I'm definitely not going to do it. It's
No. Basically,
No,
I just
I
out
don't-
of turn.
that is not the kind of person
I
to do
place
it.
my head down. We're doing a thing.
I just do the small tap and just go shh. I don't it's as a youngling, it's not my place to discipline.
The old guy's going to look at Shadow and be like, "And what was your child's name?"
Yep,
Jacob.
that's the most outrageous thing you can think of.
I lean over to Jago immediately and say, Billy, it's Billy, remember?
I know.
What did you say, Blake?
Really,
Billy? And did you give him a last name or?
Oh, no, we lost him again.
Oh,
Or I lost him.
yeah, I lost him too. No last name apparently. Wonder if he'll come back on his phone.
I was gonna say, I just realized he was using the camera on the computer. That thing's probably burned out again.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back in the Roll20.
Just sitting there refreshing the page. Yeah, no, the gummy bear was sweeter, but it was a different burn.
A ping. Oh no, that's my end. Never mind. Unrelated. We're doing so well.
You're back.
Yay!
I don't know why it just dropped again. I just plugged the internet cable in. Maybe it's the Wi-Fi. I don't know.
So
Hopefully it stays stable.
he asked, does he have a last name?
That's why I have one of these.
No.
And what was your pet's name?
I'll let Jago answer that one.
Oh, Jago, go for it.
I'll just start patting Jago as if to say something. I can't think of anything.
It's okay. His name is Papi.
Fuck you!
I was given a chance. I was not gonna pass it up.
I'm glad I walked in at that point.
Of course.
Yes. The name that I was given was Papi, and I humbly accepted it, as was my place.
Well,
Good puppy.
Zalston will remember this.
add it to your notes. Souston's going to consider Jago an enemy and 60 feet away.
60 feet away, Jesus.
He looks over you guys and he's like, I need you to roll a group deception check for me.
Guidance. For Shadow. Guidance for Shadow.
Yay! I needed it.
Um,
I rolled a nat 1.
actually,
Just
my
check.
omen was evens. I
Oh,
can't find
God,
the
I've got a
Guidance is a
negative one to
D4, not an advantage.
You
Oh
know
my
what's
God.
missing from this?
Do you know?
Piglet is not here and therefore is not present to.
What?
So Shadow,
I rolled a nat 1, and because of my halfling feature,
I re-rolled it.
I can re-roll it, and it re-rolled onto a nat 1.
Oh no.
how are those new dice going for you?
Well, fucking, they were going all right, but
Shadow, I need you to roll me a D4, only because I would say out of this, technically you haven't lied, so you don't need to do a deception. So you could have rolled it with advantage, which is what you did, but the guidance is a D4, so
Okay.
Plus,
Why'd that roll
plus my D6 for the my
I
omen.
don't know.
so roll a D6 as well.
I'll just put 3 here so I know one of them's used.
2.
Don't know why it rolled
It's
twice
roll-
again.
It's showing it twice,
it?
isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's coming through twice. I wonder why.
So
doesn't matter. They
21.
drop out again.
total.
Same value, so that's all good.
So 21, 22, natural 1, which is going to lower it, and a 5. All right. He's
I've been rolling garbage all night because Piglet's not here to cheer me on.
She did say kill them all in the last message that I spoke to her in.
Rude. But she was on my side.
He's kind of wary of you, but he's going to look at Billy and go, Billy, come here.
Yes?
I shove him forward.
Put your hand out.
I shove him forward particularly hard because of that puppy remark.
Just for myself, what names did you give?
May Smith, Shadow, Billy, and Pappy.
Okay.
Bye.
I put my hand out, I guess.
He's like, now this is a custom of our people, and he holds your hand, and with his other hand, he latches this bracelet onto your wrist,
Okay.
and it clicks in and magically hums, and you just now have this bracelet attached to you.
What is this?
What does this do?
This is a tracking device, and we can activate it if issues are caused, and it will detonate.
And you put that on my child?
Well, look.
Oh, someone's going to crash out.
Not well, look. Take it off of him and put it on me.
I'm scared, Mummy.
Put things like that on a fucking harmless child. Who are you?
He rolled a nat 1 on the deception.
I don't care, DM. I'm still saying it to the fucking guardian or whoever the fucking bullshit is that we're talking to.
I can put one on you as well if you like.
Or instead of, you don't put it on a child.
Well, in all my years of doing this job, I've become pretty good at reading people, and the shiftiest one out of you lot is your child. I mean no offense by that. It is just
What?
A harmless child who's
So
in a strange
suspicious of a
land that
child.
we've never been to before, who's on a completely different plane of existence than he's used to. Of course he's going to be shifty. He's fucking terrified. He's got no idea where he is.
If it please, good sir, allow me to take
Like,
whatever
that's
amulets the young master here requires. If something go wrong, let it be my life that be destroyed.
Nah, pets don't get this kind of treatment. Look, May, roll a persuasion.
I'm sorry, fuck you very much.
Guidance.
He reaches his hand out towards Billy. You stick your hand back out. And he puts his thumb underneath it and traces something. And it shimmers and unlocks. And he looks at May expectantly.
I'll give him my wrist.
And he clicks it over, and same thing, it like shimmers and then clicks into place.
Thank you. Endangering children. Fucking ridiculous.
Well, you're free to go. Warning again, though, don't cause trouble in the city.
No, don't worry, we won't be back.
And as you leave, one of the guards on the outer tunnels will be able to remove that bracelet for you.
Okay.
Well, that went
Shadow,
better
what the
than
fuck?
expected. I don't know.
Did we even ask where we are?
Yes, I did before.
You did?
I think.
Did they answer you?
Yeah, they said that we're in the
Fourth
No, they said we're in the fourth crumb.
Bothcombe.
But what's the city called?
crumb.
I don't know. Bothcombe, I guess.
I just turn back to the other the person who was just doing all that or whatever, and just say, "Where are we actually? What's the city's name?"
The city is named Fourth Crumb.
The city is named Fourth Crumb.
Someone write that shit down, because I sure as fuck won't.
I thought that was just the area we were in. Okay,
Yes,
thank you very
the
much.
city area is Fourth Crumb.
Okay, we'll make sure to cross Fourth Crumb off our list and never come back. Okay, thank you. Bye.
So as you leave,
Shush. Yes, sir.
Bye.
there's a ruckus on the streets.
That's just Zalston barking.
Damn pets.
John boy, heal.
Papi.
Sorry, Master.
Oh, God.
City is yours. What do you wish to do?
I have no idea.
Another question is, how long does your disguise self last for, Jago?
An hour, but I will recast it once the hour is done, and I will keep doing so until I can no longer cast disguise self on myself.
How many times can you cast it?
Well, it ain't many.
Because we're gonna have to need to find somewhere to hunker down then.
So I can use higher slots, but I've got 1, 2,
Higher
3,
slots.
4. I can use my higher slot, my higher level slots.
So we've got 5 hours to
We've
do.
got 5
shit.
hours, guys. And that's it.
Well, we're here
And then,
now. We can move around.
Has an hour passed already? Do I need to cast it again?
So that should took about.
No, it's probably been about half an hour to 40 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, we need to find ourselves an alleyway.
As soon as I feel it dropping, I'll recast it to keep it up. At the behest.
Well, I guess we better find somewhere to stay and lay low for a bit. So we
To a tavern.
To a tavern.
Are there taverns?
If it please, masters.
Marston, you
Come
don't
on.
have to do that around when there's nobody
Yeah, you
else
do.
around.
There are
Let's
people
do that.
around watching all the time.
He's not
Okay,
wrong.
Papi.
Justin takes
That-
3 points
You
psychic damage.
just asked. You just asked for it.
Are we supposed to ride the pets?
Jago, you
Fucking-
know he's not really.
Fucking try it.
What you do in your spare time is up to you.
That's it.
I'm joking. It's okay.
Those some mighty fine kneecaps you have there, young master.
All right, I'll lay off. Okay.
That's it.
So
I'm
you're
still,
looking for.
I do
I'm
take
still
the-
giggling to myself as I'm saying.
I do take the 3 points of psychic damage and my nose bleeds a little. From being called Papi.
I'll just
So
pat
you-
him on the shoulder and say to him in Gnomish, hopefully we won't have to do this for very long.
Oh,
Maybe come up for a different plan in the next town.
Mr. Beard, please, yes.
Okay. Sorry, Pappy. And then I'll just turn and walk away from him, but like scoot forward a little bit so he doesn't hit me.
Blood coming out of the other nostril now.
Okay, guys. What are we doing? Because
We're
yeah,
finding a tavern.
well, I'll tell you right now that I cannot hold this disguise for more than 5 hours
Okay.
a day.
Fine.
6 hours a day.
Let's fight. Let's.
Yeah.
Feel free to do your change if you need to, but let's get to a tavern so I can pick up on gossip. I'm sure Wanderer has left a trail. She kind of stands out.
With any luck, we might find her singing in a tavern.
True.
All
It
right.
would be
So,
quite the attraction.
how are you trying to find a tavern?
Ask the locals. Walking around. We're new in town.
Do-
I know
I mean,
what
if
would
anybody's going
do
to get some
if I
answers,
wasn't
it's the
here.
very descriptive fox girl.
So you just walk up to someone walking by.
I'll just walk up to someone and just say, "Hi, we're new in town. Is there a tavern nearby?"
Yeah, there's a tavern just 2 blocks over that way. It's called Foxfire Bar and Grill.
Foxfire Bar and Grill.
It's about 20 minutes walk away. So
Mm.
Jago's gonna have to change.
Yeah, but I can
Once
just
he
keep it
feels
up.
yeah, once he feels it starting to drop, he'll just do it
I'll
again.
just recast it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's verbal and somatic, so
I'm gonna
I
step
could
away for a sec because I broke a
I
seal.
could just act like a child and do a little dance and go
Yeah,
Flailing, flailing, I'm
whaley, 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 wacky waving inflatable arm flailing too big.
That one.
Oh.
You all right?
Half left. There you go.
I tell everybody, Foxfire Bar and Grill. That way.
That's where we're going.
That's where we're
You
going.
probably, Chago, you probably smell it before you see it. There
Selson
is
shot
like,
himself again.
Excuse me.
oh, that was last session or the session before last. Where
That
he
was
shit
last
himself.
Last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, it's a bar and grill, tavern that's pumping out smoked meat and steaks and whatnot.
I go, Mummy, Daddy, come on, quick! I can smell food.
I just get a shiver up my spine.
So you guys head towards the tavern.
Yeah, head
Walk
towards
in.
the tavern. Yeah, walk in, find a seat.
Come on, puppy.
He's gonna
Not even here to respond.
No.
good pet. Seen but not heard. No, he's not even seen.
I'm gonna go up to the bar and order us all some sort of drink and ask if they have any rooms available
Food.
and food. Sorry,
Just a
Jago.
little bit
Yes, some food.
snack.
You see this female, brown, open, kind of looks at you. Yeah, we've got plenty of rooms. How many nights you looking at staying?
I don't know.
No more than a couple of nights, I'd say.
We'll say 2 nights to start with, and then go from there. We're hoping to not really stick around too long. Can I order some drink and food as well? What's
Yeah,
on the menu?
Did you want to eat down here or up in the room? I can.
Up in the rooms would be nice.
Yeah.
So it's a room for 4, or 2 rooms for 2, whichever works.
She looks past you at Zalston. Did you want him out in the stables or?
No, he's an assistance.
He's my support animal.
He's a support animal.
You
He's our
need to have him
support
close
puppy.
by.
I'm not animal, but yeah.
Jeff, your mic's muted.
Yep.
I
He's
saw
my
the fucking
support
wheels
gnome.
spinning in your head. Then you're like, oh. For a split second, you thought, oh, chuck him into stables.
Yeah, then
You
all
considered
the problems that are caused would be
You
on us.
considered
Yeah.
it.
No, it's Billy's little support animal.
This one understands his
Support
place.
puppy.
Will be upstairs with the young master.
All right, no worries. Yeah, so you can either eat down here or I can send stuff to your room if you're going to be more comfortable. It will start to get probably a bit busier down here within the next hour or so.
Okay. Well, we might come down for a few drinks after dinner, but yeah, we'll take dinner up in our rooms.
I'm tired, Mum. Mummy.
Okay. We'll
Mother.
Fucking.
I love that it is melting your brain. It is fantastic.
It really is. I don't like it.
It's honestly the one thing that's making me okay with you consistently calling me puppy.
So is that one room for 4 people, or?
Yeah, we've got a room that can house 6, so we could just do that for the 4 of you.
Yeah, just chuck us in there. Thank you. How much is that?
Say gold for the 2 nights.
Okay. I pass her the gold. And for some food and drinks?
For the 4 of you, 8 silver.
I'll just hand him 2 gold.
Keep that shit coming.
What? What's I know?
Oh, it paused and we completely.
Oh, yours just glitched.
Yeah, yours
Yeah,
glitched.
all
Back
of
there.
It's good, man.
So she hands you the key, room key, and she's like, "It's just upstairs, room 409."
Thank you. All right, guys, let's go.
Onwards.
Lead them upstairs to room 409.
So you guys head in there. It's a pretty nice room, actually. There are 6 beds and a table with like 6 chairs, a little mini fireplace that sits in the corner.
No windows.
Yeah. There's one wall has windows. The rest are like the other 3. There's rooms either side, and then the door in the front.
So are the windows up high? Like, I mean, are we on the 2nd story now, or are
Yeah,
we still
you're
1st
upstairs.
story, or upstairs?
Yep.
Okay. Is there curtains or anything on the windows?
But like the
Cool. I close them.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna close them. Close the shutters, windows, blinds, whatever's on them.
Lock it down.
Lock it down tight.
and then I just sit on the bed and I'm just stroking myself.
You what?
What now?
Exactly what I said. I'm stroking myself.
Does
So I don't know why it's
this
just-
one
it's so
need to be in a
soft.
different room?
It's okay. I'm not. Oh my god, guys! I'm not doing that. All of you, stop looking at me like that. It's just the fur is
Shadow's
so
just sitting
fluffy.
there with his eyes closed.
Zelston will be in the other room.
I feel the same.
There isn't another room.
We just
No,
we
no,
just both
I
sit
feel the
there
same.
just
No, I feel
stroking.
the same. I feel the same as in like.
Zelston will
I feel
be in
like
the
Jago,
corner,
'cause mine's illusionary.
staring at the wall.
No, but here, Jago,
Oh,
it's so soft. I just haven't had a chance to just appreciate it yet, and it's just so soft.
Okay, Zelston will be on the roof.
Stroking himself.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I'll stop.
so did you get the food?
No,
Or
it's
is
being
it
sent up to us.
Being sent up. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay, Zelston comes back down off the
So
roof.
just
come back
stay out the way when the.
keep.
You
when
got to
the
pay
door's
for
open.
every single one of those puppies.
Excuse me.
Every single one. I'm gonna remember.
Bring it, bitch. Remember what happened last time we sparred, Zelston?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Well, then I guess we're gonna find out again, huh?
Hey, come on, guys. It's okay. Look,
Don't worry.
don't have
No
Papi and
blood
Mummy
will be
fighting.
shed. No, don't. It's fine. No blood will be shed, Billy. But payment for payment, kind for kind.
It's about this
I'll
time you
remember.
hear a knock at the door.
I go to my corner.
I'll go answer it. Open the door.
The
Jump in
brown
Ray's lap.
barmaid from downstairs
Oh, just like.
is standing there with 2 plates.
Like that person who's never held a baby before and they're just like grossed out by it. That's what I'm doing with Jago right now. Just like, can you get it off?
When my sister handed
know,
me her
can you get
second
it off?
son, and I'm
Um,
like, what do I do with it now? It's got
I've
goblin
shuddered
ears.
so many times through this session. I don't like it. It's like nope, nope, nope. Oh, she's holding 2 platters. One platter has like 4 plates filled with meats, and there's a big bowl of mashed potato in the center. And the other one is there's 8 drinks on the plate. Just
Aren't
basic
Vulcans
ales.
vegetarian?
No, some.
No, meat
Nope.
eaters? Okay.
They eat rats and mice. Well, foxes eat rats and mice and stuff, and chickens.
True.
I go over to the mashed potato and stick my dick in it.
Wow.
No,
Wow.
Pappy, no. Oh, wait.
Last person to do so has to eat it.
I don't know. I don't
nice.
even know. I gross
This is why
myself out a little
Zelston
bit.
darts forward.
But no, I'll go and grab some food straight up and start
Chowing down.
chowing down because I'm fucking starving.
Same. Alright. Food is had, drink is had.
While they're all eating, I'm just going to take out my sending stone. And I'm pretty sure I don't, like I've got sending stone here, but I think it's to Wanderer. Is it to Wanderer or is it to Elwyn?
Well, we've got the other stone, isn't it?
Yeah, but we've got like 3 sets of sending stones at the minute. I don't know who's to who.
We have some form of sending with Wanderer. That's how we were able to know that she was.
Yeah, that's why I think one that I've got is for Wanderer.
Yeah, because
now the
you can only
question
do it
is,
once.
does Wanderer have it or does Zalson have it? Because it's when you split.
Zalson doesn't fucking have it.
Well, we
then Wanderer
contacted
has it.
Wanderer last
So
time.
Wanderer has it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if he does have it, I forgot to put it
Yeah, the
in
last
his
time I
inventory.
cast sending though. So I just want to use the sending stones and just say, Wanderer, we're in
Pipe
Fourth
up and
crumb?
grill.
Fourth Crumb, Foxfire Bar and Grill. I don't know where you are. Have you figured out where you are? Do you know how to get to us? Yeah, we're coming to look for you. I'm sorry, you got to carry on. I got to go to the stomachs.
Okay.
The Red Bulls hit me tongue.
Wanderer, we're in Fourth Room in Foxfire Bar and Grill. Do you know where you are? Do you know where we are? Was that?
Do you know?
Well,
She
she's
said, "Do you
gone.
know where you are?"
Yeah.
We're coming to get you or something?
Yeah. Something like, do you know where you are? Have you found out where you are? Yeah. Have you found out where you are?
Get you.
I think you said we're coming to get you. Yeah.
Oh,
We're trying to find you.
of all the people to tell Wanderer that we're coming to get her, it's the one that she's the most afraid of in the entire party. Piglet, you better watch this shit later.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's 25 words,
What
isn't
is
it?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Fleet. So you've
Hello?
got...
Hey.
Yes, we miss you, Piglet. By the way, DM,
Yeah,
you have our D&D Beyond access to our D&D Beyond, right?
I do. Yes.
Good. So
Oh.
when we're eventually going to take watches, because we're obviously going to take watches, take a note at what the top item is in my backpack.
That means I gotta open shit.
Yeah, you got to open shit.
Well, it won't be this session.
Oh, we're going to go to sleep here, I'm sure.
Yeah, I know, but because we're ending this session now, pretty much.
Yeah, but that's fine. But just have a look at what's in the
Yeah,
top
I'm
item in
getting
my
there.
backpack before we end session. Do not say what it is, but you can see what it is.
Blaze. Nope. I really need to remove Blaze from the campaign. Well, maybe not. He might come back.
If he comes back, I will drive to your house and punch you.
Infantry backpack?
Backpack.
Okay.
There it is.
Yes.
Green.
Cool. Good to know.
What's that?
It's a thing in his backpack.
I have a plan for when it's my turn on watch.
Okay. Should be interesting.
Sending stones isn't a limit, is it? Yes.
Yeah, it casts sending.
It casts
As-
so 25 words.
25 words.
Yeah.
So
and
I
yeah,
will.
We follow
when
the
she gets
gesture
back,
rules. Not 25 words or less. 25 words.
when she gets back, I will allow her to.
25
Alter?
words or fewer.
Yeah, I will allow
I
her
know
to
what
alter
the
that
book
message.
says, but gesture rules.
Yeah.
You got 25 words. Use them all.
Yes. So we will be ending this session when George gets back and does a revised. I wrote it out and everything because we're going to pick up next session with Piglet's reply.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But, what else?
I mean, I'm happy to do that, but
You can have full-blown conversations when you both got a stone and you're talking back and forth to each other.
you can only use it once. It's only got.
Yeah, but they both do have a stone.
It's one use of sending.
Ooh.
But yeah, for RP purposes, I'll allow that.
Piglet has time to respond.
Yes. So that's where we're going to pick up next session. I'm going to end it now. So thanks for watching. I didn't die, so yay.
Yay. Thank God.
Let's see. Who can we raid?
Oh, Nathan Cavallari's not on it anymore. That would have been a good raid. He's got a bunch of followers. He's kind of famous and whatnot. But yeah,
Nathan
people
Cavallari,
following
yeah.
him. People following him weren't necessarily the kind of people he follows. Holy shit, we're up to 12!
All right.
I spoke too soon. We're back to 10.
You
So
jinxed
that's
it.
exciting stuff.
I jinxed it.
What about following? Who are we following? Hero for Life, Captain Robert.
Robert, yeah, no, we followed them a bit. Let's keep following them. Hopefully they'll keep shouting us out.
Ooh. There's people doing the Avatar Legends RPG.
Oh, that reminds me. There is coming up
Cool.
a Tuesday night. I will not be available. I've got to double check
Also,
the date
yes. Same.
because there is a trivia night happening in Hurstville, and it's a themed trivia night, and the theme is Avatar: The Last Airbender, which means unfortunately I will not be available for this. Because let's face it, if I'm ever going to go to a trivia night that I'm not hosting, it's going to be for fucking Avatar.
All right. Well, we will be back next Tuesday, though.
April the 8th, I won't be here. Death clock.
All right. Good to know. And we will be back next Tuesday.
Yes,
Maybe
I will
Leveling
be
up,
back next
aren't we?
Tuesday.
Aren't we, James? We're leveling up next Tuesday.
No.
Oh,
No level ups.
You've
Oh,
got
I'm
to
looking
try.
forward
You've got
to
to
it
try.
because I'm going to take an ability modifier and just
All right.
boost my intelligence.
So,
Just
we
a
will see
little
you
bit.
next Tuesday.